Dum, 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 dum. What's the question? What's up, guys? 2 Minute YouTuber here, and in today's video, as you can see, we are reviewing the new movie Despicable Me 4. So yeah, let's get straight into this video. So, Despicable Me 4 was honestly such a great movie. Cannot express how much I enjoyed it. And it really did finish the franchise off, and I'm really hoping this is it. It seems a reasonable one to stop at, but if they do in number 5, I wouldn't complain. I just hope they make it as good as number 4. Number 3 is still my favourite, but number 4 is coming very close to being my top movie. So yeah, it just feels amazing to be seeing another one, and I'm so glad that they improved on everything. They created everything that we wanted. Seeing the Mega Minions was an absolute treat, and I cannot wait to absolutely see them if they do number 5. I really hope it carries on, and they don't just forget about them. I know they created Funkos on them, so if they didn't create Funkos on them, then they wouldn't be much of an importance. So clearly, they may be cluing on doing a number 5. I don't know. But what would I rate this movie out of 10? It would be a 7 or an 8, probably an 8, I'd say. And it makes so much sense that they'd stop at this one because it's a great way to finish it. I'm so glad that at the end we finally got to see Drew, and there were some amazing appearances that I wasn't expecting that just made me smile and laugh the full way, all the way through this movie. I'm so glad that we managed to see everything that we expected, improving on it, and so much more than I actually expected. Honestly, it was just crazy, absolute massive roller coaster all the way through this movie, and I'm so glad we watched it. Honestly, the baby I didn't think much too, only because it took it away from the girls. But it was quite cool when you saw Lucy saying about there's my boys and there's my 2 boys and everything, and it's just so cool seeing 2 males in this movie instead of just 1 male, because a lot of them are girls. So yeah, it's just nice seeing that, and honestly, I wouldn't complain. There is an interesting thing which I wasn't expecting, and I feel like if you didn't watch the spin-off movies they did, like Rise of Gru and everything, it just makes so much more sense that they released them now if you watch number 4, because you see a few appearances of them being young, like in the originals, like in the spin-off that they did, and I'm hoping that they do a few more spin-offs, because that if they're as great as the Rise of Gru and all them, then yeah, it would make me laugh. I hope they release the soundtrack on CD, because I would genuinely buy it, because that ending of Everybody Wants to Rule the World is just amazing. Cannot express how much that is. But yeah, there isn't really an end credit scene saying like, oh, there's more to come. There's only about, like, at the end you see him going into like a black hole. There's only that in the credits that is important. Like, maybe that's some relevance saying we could go further. I don't know. Maybe there's creating a multiverse like all the other movies, like Spider-Man and all that. I'm hoping that would happen, because that would be kind of cool seeing him go into the multiverse. And just, yeah, everything about this was so amazing. I couldn't complain about the villain, and you could tell that it was totally Steve Carell. Like, it really made it Steve Carell. It was just amazing. And you could also see, after Steve Carell obviously playing Gru, the villain is also featured by another person. I believe he like played Buddy in famous stuff like that. I forgot the actor's name, but he's quite famous in the world of acting, and they picked a great person. You can so tell it's him, and everything about it is just great. Humor, laughs, and everything made me chuckle quite a few times. The only thing I would say that was disappointing is that you didn't see much of the house. So yeah, that was a bit disappointing that you didn't see much of the original house. But honestly, it was so great seeing all these new characters. Mel really made me smile, and it was just so good, full of comedy. And I wouldn't complain. I wouldn't change it for the world, because that is how Minions should be. That is how Despicable Me should be. Like, chuckles for the whole family. So yeah, if you haven't watched it, I recommend watching it, because it's totally different to the other 3, and it's just so amazing. But if you haven't watched the third one, watch the third and the fourth. The first two don't really matter, but the third and the fourth are really cool. And I'm so glad also that we got to see Lucky in this because it was just so cute. Seeing Agnes reunite with Lucky, it was just the best. I would give anything to have a full movie just with Agnes and Lucky, but I know that would never happen. Might I also add that honestly, we're close to 100 subscribers now. So yeah, if you haven't subscribed, subscribe and make just make my sub count grow. I have got an Instagram account also, so if you go on Instagram and type in for 2 Minute YouTuber, you will see on there that I have an Instagram account. So you can follow me on there and see all my amazing posts that I cannot wait for to get more followers on there. So yeah, anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!